concur with the insurance agency's recommendation on that.
Motion by Mike, second by Steve. Any other discussion on this item?
To be very clear, we'll post it all over, so.
Hearing no further discussion, those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So carries. Brings us to item H, the consent agenda. Item 1 through 5.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second for approval. Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carries. Next item is item 9, village board comments. Aye.
First one, it's just for the record, it's not here, but thank Chief Wagner for setting up a ride-along. I got to go in for a shift a week and a half ago, and it was another great experience, riding along with Officer St. Tommy. And it was great learning more about the village, more about the department, and it was a terrific experience, so I want to thank both of them. Another item I want to bring up is we've had a lot of department heads, a lot of employees, a lot of volunteers worked very hard on all the past parade days, family days, event. What I'd like to see happen is, there's been very little so far this year, and it's no one's fault, and I think it'd be nice to get it very quickly on it, but I'd like to see it grow. I'd like to see it become an event that it's a must be there, that if you miss it, you'll hear enough about it that you just won't want to miss it next year. There's a lot of good ideas that people are throwing out there, and I'd like to see some activity taken on real soon by committee, get the committee, get some action on it to put together a big, good committee that have a lot of involvement to make this something that's really outstanding. I just think that's important, especially to relieve the burden so that it can be set up big enough and there won't be a fiscal responsibility there that can be taken care of through the growth of the program. So costs can be covered. I know weather has a lot to do with it, but it'd be nice to set it up so that we can fiscally not bear any burden. And I think we can do it with some ideas that I bantered around. Another idea I'd like to see, maybe discussed at our next board meeting, of putting together, I don't have specifics, and I know my mind keeps changing on exactly how to do this, but I'd like to see some village roundtables set up with either here or contact the homeowners associations, go to them or invite them to come here, have meetings here, or whatever need be. Have a series of topics. Per meeting, you'd be able to say, one, if it's with the associations, that they could bring up their concerns, discuss them, address what they want to address. But if it's a roundtable in general, that's not in the associations, have several topics, take the topics of the evening or morning, and discuss them, let them ask questions, comment, go through it thoroughly, and then let them, the people that attend, submit ideas for what they want to see for topics for the next idea, so they can cover what they want to hear. And I just think there's something worthwhile discussing.
Other board comments, questions? Mike, we do have a committee that's working on parade days, correct?
We have a committee every year, but it's been primarily just employees, and I think quite as a good idea to get some citizens involved, or anybody who really wants to help out and bring some fresh ideas to the table to keep going. So I think it's a good idea. Okay, get some other people in.
Who would they talk to?
I guess maybe what we could do is have them contact the recreation department. Right now the rec department has it. Contact the Michelle Stratton at the rec department. Her number is 925-6735. It's number 14 in my staff. And give her a name, and we'll get something out in the newsletter. So I think getting involved in or get on Channel 25, our website, so.
So they can talk to Chris also.
I have the, I'll visit with Chris, and then she'll get that live.
Mike?
You know, we had two real letters of complimentary nature in the last couple of weeks, and both involving Abbott and involving Uline. And, you know, I think back of how these evolved and how long they've been in the works, at least the Abbott project, and Uline much quicker. But, you know, I think it's important that we just keep on being a little bit thankful for some of our people that are involved in bringing these projects forward. And the two professionals I referred to is Mike Poloff and Gene Werby. And in talking to the people from Abbott and from Uline, they can't say enough about the professionalism of Jean and her staff and Mike. And I'll tell you, I can't thank you enough for just doing the job that you're doing and putting us on the map the way we've been identified in the last number of years. Great job. You can't get bonuses for these jobs, but be sure as hell thank you for as much as you're doing, and I certainly do.
Thank you, Trustee Serbiet. You know, I appreciate that and what she does. It's a lot easier to get these things done, and you know, you've had a board that's embraced economic development and given us the tools to work with, and that's that you know gives a unified presentation to people who are looking here. They can see that this community is interested in growing, but growing the right way. It's not unrestricted, and that happens with good policy. And it's, for Gene and I, it's easy to administer good policy, and that's Plan Commission, the CDA, and the board have always given us that. So thanks, and those were two rewarding projects. And I know we have a couple other ones that are coming up that we're involved in. So I think it's going to be a good year for Pleasant Prairie and Kenosha County.
The board comments?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Motion is second for adjournment. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So carries.